Markle asked first husband to sign a pregnancy contract. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex kicked off their first international tour with the happy news that they're expecting their first child together. Throughout her time in Australia, Fiji, Tonga and now New Zealand, everyone has been congratulating Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on their impending arrival. Both Meghan and Harry made no secret of their desire to have kids in the lead up to the announcement, and now claims have surfaced that Meghan asked her first husband, Trevor Engelson, to sign a pregnancy contract. Whilst the former couple never had any children together, Meghan's reasoning for the alleged contract was to ensure she could get back into tip-top shape after giving birth, according to the Daily Mail. A friend revealed to the publication that the former Suits actress requested her husband at the time foot the bill for a personal trainer, nutritionist, and nanny. She demanded a personal trainer and nutritionist during and after the pregnancy, the so-called friend told the outlet. Meghan may have only just joined the royal family, but she always wanted to be treated like a princess. They also added that the alleged contract wasn't formal and was just a handwritten letter that she could hang over his head. While it remains to be seen if the claims are actually true, Meghan's career as an actress may have made her concerned about her appearance, as the industry is notoriously shallow, particularly when it comes to women. Who is Trevor Engelson? Meghan and Trevor's love story began in 2004 when they crossed paths at Northwestern University in Illinois, where they were both studying. 7 years later in 2011, the pair took the plunge and tied the knot in a romantic ceremony at the Jamaica Inn in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. The epic celebrations took place mostly on the beach and went on for 4 days, with over 100 friends and family of the couple in attendance. However, the actual ceremony is said to have only lasted about 15 minutes. But fast forward just 2 years after they said "I do," and the pair had gone their separate ways, citing irreconcilable differences on their divorce papers. He started off as a production assistant before making it in the film industry with such films as License to Wed, starring Robin Williams, 2009 Sandra Bullock film All About Steve, and the 9/11 film Remember Me, under his belt. Earlier this month, Trevor tied the knot with nutritionist Tracy Kurland, the daughter of a multi-millionaire banker. Meghan Markle is pregnant. Just hours after they arrived in Australia earlier this month, the royal pair announced they were expecting their first child together. Their Royal Highnesses the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are very pleased to announce that the Duchess of Sussex is expecting a baby in the spring of 2019, the palace said in statement on Twitter. Their Royal Highnesses have appreciated all of the support they have received from people around the world since their wedding in May and are delighted to be able to share this happy news with the public. The Duchess of Sussex has been applauded for her grace and style throughout her time on the Pacific tour, but it seems even royalty occasionally slips up. Royal watchers have criticized Meghan's curtsy after a video has circulated on Twitter during her meeting with Tonga's King Tupuvai and his wife Queen Nanasipau last week. She and Prince Harry met the King and Queen for the opening of the Commonwealth Canopy Tupu College and, as is custom for a Duke and Duchess, greeted them with a bow and a curtsy. Greeting the King first, and then the Queen Meghan, 37, shook their hands before giving a short curtsy to both. However, Twitter users were less than impressed with the short curtsies the Duchess performed. Sharing the video royal fan account, the Duchess of Pemberley wrote, "Those were the two worst curtsies I think I've ever seen. I wonder if maybe she wasn't sure if she should curtsy. Either way, you gotta commit." In agreement, another tweeted, "Shortest curtsy in royal history, twice." Others said that the mother-to-be should look to Prince Harry's cousin for lessons in the gesture. One wrote, "Princess Eugenie had the best curtsy following her wedding. Total respect for the Queen." But others admitted that they felt sorry for Meghan and said she appeared unsure. One wrote, "Are you sure she didn't know if to curtsy? She looks unsure," while another added, "I kind of feel sorry for her, looks like she wasn't sure and didn't have time. PH. This is not the first time that the Duchess of Sussex has been hesitant when it comes to her curtsy. During the Trooping the Colour fly past on Buckingham Palace balcony in June, close-up footage appeared to show Meghan discreetly asking Prince Harry, 33, whether it's time to curtsy as Queen Elizabeth arrives. In the video, Meghan, still smiling and looking ahead, appears to mouth "do it" in direction of her husband, who seems to reply yes before promptly bowing his head. protocol dictates that royals must curtsy in front of the Queen when they see her for the first time of the day. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are on their final leg of their 16-day royal tour, ending it in New Zealand following the Invictus Games in Sydney. They are set to spend 4 days in New Zealand in total, before flying back to London on Wednesday. Meghan Markle made her first husband agree to a pregnancy contract to make sure she was afforded every possible luxury if she gave birth to their child, a close friend has revealed to Daily Mail. The then-rising actress was so concerned about the rigors of baby-making and getting herself back in celebrity shape that she demanded husband Trevor Engelson pay for a personal trainer and a nutritionist to help her along if they conceived. The Duchess of Sussex also ironed out childcare details to ensure Engelson was happy to pay for a nanny to help, a source told Daily Mail. The revelation comes just days after Meghan and Prince Harry revealed they were expecting their first child and gives a whole new meaning to the saying too posh to push. Daily Mail has reached out to Kensington Palace for comment. Pregnancy contracts are increasingly popular in the US, particularly in the Duchess's hometown of Los Angeles. Although they tend to cover parental responsibilities after giving birth, such as the division of household duties, and according to the insider, Meghan was focused on making sure she did not lose her figure. At the time of the agreement, said to have been a couple of years after her 2011 wedding to producer Engelson, Meghan was finally getting success with TV series Suits. It came up at a time when they were considering having a family at some point in the near future, said the friend, who was once close to the Duchess. She knows the heavy-weighted body type runs in her family and has always been terrified of putting on extra pounds, particularly given her career at the time. Anytime she puts on a bit of weight, it shows on her face, so she wanted to make sure she would be camera-ready very quickly. She demanded a personal trainer and nutritionist during and after the pregnancy. I'm sure a nanny was discussed too, but the main focus for her was on health and weight. The friend added, Meghan may have only just joined the royal family, but she always wanted to be treated like a princess. The friend said that no lawyers were involved in the agreement, with Meghan penning an informal document for her husband to sign. But the Duchess, 37, was deadly serious about the contract and Engelson had no choice but to agree. The friend said she says she got him to sign something, maybe just a handwritten letter, that she could hang over his head. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life. He knew he married someone who was very concerned about her image and at times very insecure about her body, so he just went along with it. She wouldn't have taken no for an answer, and he knew it. But the end of her marriage came before they could take any of the plans forward. Long Island native Engelson, 42, and Meghan met in 2004 before she became famous on Suits and dated for 6 years before getting engaged in 2010. The former couple married in a beachfront ceremony at the Jamaica Inn in Jamaica in September 2011 in front of 100 family and friends. But their relationship grew strained as Meghan left to film Suits in Toronto, Canada, while Engelson stayed at their home in Los Angeles. The distance eventually took its toll, and they separated in the summer of 2013. Their marriage officially ended in 2014 with irreconcilable differences cited in their divorce papers. Engelson, like Meghan, has since moved on, and Daily Mail revealed he married nutritionist Tracy Kurland in a low-key ceremony in California earlier this month. Fortunately, now that Meghan is part of the royal family, her image is already being carefully looked after, and she can expect every luxury imaginable. She loves to be pampered, so she will be as happy as can be, I'm sure, continued the friend. She has always wanted kids and a nuclear family structure, so she will be very excited about it. She is going to be beaming into motherhood. And to be able to have it all, to be a symbol of feminism and empowerment as well as motherhood and royalty at the same time, it is all that she could want. But Harry might still be in for a bumpy ride. Meghan likes to be in control, and her image is very important, so she could be a little scared and insecure about what's to come, said the friend. I hope he is ready to hold her hand and let her be the center of attention. Of course, her own problems with her father are well documented, so she will be setting Harry some very high standards. She has essentially dismissed her father to be with him, so she will be expecting him to step up for sure. Meghan is currently in Fiji with Prince Harry, 34, on a royal tour. During a cycling event at the Invictus Games in Sydney on Sunday, he revealed he wants his first child to be a girl.